me on the kitchen floor, cold coffee, open door. Every clock was ticking loud. I was halfway walking out. You touched my shoulder, said my name, pulled me back from where I came. Every broken piece inside fell quiet when you sighed. I never knew that home could look like your eyes. You took my shaking hands and turned the dark to sky. Thank God you stayed when I gave you every reason to walk away. You held the line when I was trying my best to break. If love's a miracle, you're the one that heaven sent my way. I was lost, afraid. Thank God you stayed. I still leave dishes in the sink. You still breathe before you speak. We still fight about the sheets and fall asleep on tangled feet. You laugh at all my wasted plans, kiss the ink stains on my hands. You say, baby, that's enough, and I finally believe I'm worth your love. I never knew that grace could feel like your touch. You took my ruined days and somehow it was enough. Thank God you stayed when I gave you every reason to walk away. You held the line when I was trying my best to break. If love's a miracle, you're the one that heaven sent my way. I was lost, afraid. Thank God you stayed. If every scar on me spelled out your name, I'd wear them proudly. I'd never trade, 'cause every road that led me here was worth the hurt, the wasted years. To hear you whisper in my ear, I'm not going anywhere. Oh, I'm not going anywhere. Thank God you stayed when I gave you every reason to walk away. You held the line when I was trying my best to break. If love's a miracle, you're the one that heaven sent my way. Every breath I take, every vow I'll ever make, every song I sing will say, thank God you stayed. Soft light on your face, coffee cooling on the table. You laugh at something small, and my whole world changes. You were the quiet in my chaos, steady in my shaking hands. You took the cracks inside my armor, turned them into golden strands. I used to run from every promise, thought I was better on my own. But when you pulled me in that first time, I knew I'd finally come home. Always I would love at the nights of broken dishes, words we wish we could erase. Still you trace the lines along my scars, like they're your favorite place. You see the man I'm still becoming when I only see my past. You hold the pieces when I'm falling and swear this storm won't last. Always, I will love you always, through the wreckage and the waves, through the silence and the flames. Always, if the stars all lost their names, I would still say yours the same. I am yours in every way. Always. If my voice should ever fail me, if these hands forget their strength, I will write you in my breathing, I will keep you in my chest. When the lights are fading slowly and the crowd is walking out, you'll be standing in the doorway. You're the only thing that counts. Always, I will love you always, through the wreckage and the waves, through the silence and the flames. Always, if the stars all lost their names, I would still say yours the same. I am yours in every way. Always, soft light on your face, world spinning far away. You whisper just my name, I'm staying. Always. I was stumbling through my midnight, talking tough, but I was empty inside. You found me in the wreckage, heart in pieces on the floor. I was hiding in my silence, didn't knock, you kicked the door. You held a broken stranger like I was something you could see. In all that wreck and ruin, you still chose me. I never thought that I deserved a hand like yours in mine, but you stayed through every storm, every sideways night. Thank you for loving me when I was hard to hold, hard to reach, when every promise felt like rust. You still believed in us. Thank you for loving me past all the parts I never let them see. You turned my scars into a melody. Thank you for loving me. Yeah, thank you for loving me. You painted over shadows with the sunrise in your eyes. You taught me how to breathe again, how to lay my armor aside. Now every ordinary moment feels like thunder in my chest. Just sharing coffee in the kitchen, yeah, that's when I feel blessed. 'Cause every time I lose my faith, you put your arms around my doubt. You say, baby, thank you for loving me. Empty highway, dashboard glow, your picture folded in my coat. Thought I knew what love was worth, till you pulled me back to earth. You found me broken on border town, chasing every ghost around. You took my hand, you drew a line, said not your past this time. I've been running from every sunrise, hiding in the smoke and lies, but your tired eyes, they look through mine like you'd waited all this time. Who am I to be this lucky? Who am I to steal your nights? Every scar turn them into gold. If this is what it means to be captured, I don't wanna be paroled. You called my name, said, baby, you're mine. Now I'm standing in the First time that you touched my hand, felt the floor just fall away. All the scars I carried in quietly began to fade. We were broken, breaking down, laughing through the leaking roof. You were painting futures on every empty corner of the room. You said, baby, I see more in you than all the doubts you're drowning in. I was shaking, you were staying, you were all in, all in. Now we're living on a prayer, but your heart's my solid ground. Every time I'm lost out there, you pull me back somehow. I don't need the world to know my name. If I've got you, I'm not afraid. Yeah, we're living on a prayer, and I'm grateful every day. Midnight bills and missed calls, you were humming just to keep me calm. I was rage, I was restless, you were steady as a Sunday psalm. You said, baby, don't you run from this storm, just prove what love can take. You were fire in the quiet, you were here when I would break. Now we're living on a prayer, but your heart's my solid ground. Every time I'm lost out there, you pull me back somehow. I don't need the world to know my name. If I've got you, I'm not afraid. Yeah, we're living on a prayer, and I'm grateful every day. If the lights go out, if it all falls through, I would still choose every hard road with you. Take my hand, don't let go. We've come too far to turn around. Every beat, every breath, you're the miracle I found. Yeah. 'Cause we're living on a prayer, but your heart's my solid ground. Every time I'm lost out there, you pull me back somehow. I don't need the world to know my name. If I got you, I'm not afraid. Yeah, we're living on a prayer, and I'm grateful every day. Yeah. Living on a prayer, living on a prayer. Oh, with you, I'm not afraid. Living on a prayer. Sunrise on your sleeping face, coffee cup in your old sweater, quiet kitchen, golden haze. I still can't believe we're together. All the roads that nearly broke me led me right here to your door. Every scar and every story, I don't need them anymore. You took my hands, taught barefoot on the checkered floor, laughing when the rain is hitting, like we can't hear it anymore. You call my name and the dark steps back. Every fear I carried falls off of my back. So I'll never say goodbye, not tonight, not in this lifetime. Every breath I breathe is thank you in disguise. If the stars all fade from the sky, I'll be standing right beside you till the day I close my eyes. Now the world comes crashing down if the lights all flicker out. I will hold you through the shadow. You're the only thing that matters now. So I'll never say goodbye, not tonight, not in this lifetime. Every breath I breathe is thank you in disguise. If the stars all fade from the sky, I'll be standing right beside you till the day I close my eyes. I will never say goodbye till the day I close my eyes. I will never say goodbye. I will never say goodbye. Never say goodbye.